Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here with George. The other day, I put up a randori video, and I threw George a really nice Hiza-Guruma, and everyone's like, oh my god, that was an amazing throw, can you teach it? So I said, George, thank you for being here. Alright, I like sasae, I do, and I always advocate for sasae because it's that one move that goes to the weak side, right? So we bow, I have an advantage. Here was another question. If you haven't seen the randori video, go check it out. I go double lapel a lot of the times with George, okay? The reason being, if I have sleeve and lapel here behind the head, even though it's dominant, I have a very hard time pulling his head down because George is very strong. He's deadlifting 600 pounds, right? It's very not easy to pull his head down. So, I like to go lapel over the back so that I can really pull his head down, okay? And a lot of the times people will say, right, throw this hand over the back, right? Oh, what if the person goes here and now you're even? Yes, that makes a lot of sense, but usually I'm in this advantageous position where I have the hand on, right? And then George punches not this hand, but this hand in, okay? And then I go here and sort of beat him to this position first, okay? So that's my advantage, that I have this front position first, okay? So from here, I would fake for the turn throw, okay? I don't really want to overcommit because now it's going to be hard to go to the weak side, right? So I do a quick fake here, and he reacts towards the top side of my arm, and then from here I step and I go across for the ashiwaza here, right? Normally I advocate, like I said, for sasae. I like to go down low, but because of the nature of the shortness of my legs, I have a very hard time reaching this leg, so I go high for the Hiza-Guruma, okay? You probably noticed that. So, starting over, hand over the back, right? A lot more control, okay? I fake turn, and then from here when he reacts, I go clip this, and I rotate, and I go for the Hiza-Guruma, okay? I like sasae. Sometimes, depending on my height versus the opponent, I'll go higher to the knee because it's close, okay? So if you look at this distance, if George is standing here, right, face that way, right? Can't reach the sasae, right? But can reach the Hiza-Guruma, okay? So that's a slight little adjustment that I like to make. When I go for this Hiza-Guruma, okay, when I fake this turn here, right, I'm looking for this reaction where George is putting his weight onto this arm, okay? Once I fake and he's resisting here, right, I keep this tension and I step, okay? As I step, look, I release this arm and bring his head down, okay? He's giving me this force, this reaction going in this direction. So I'm just going to let him do this, and then I'm pulling down with this arm and then wheeling him over with the other arm, right? So in reality, he's giving me the reaction going this way. I'm providing this downward pull and this upward lift as I try to block with this knee, this foot onto the knee, okay? And that's sort of the Hiza-Guruma that I did on George in the randori video that I did the other day, right? Over the top here, I fake, Hiza-Guruma, and then I finish.
How's that different than sasae other than being lower on the foot? Like,
Not that different. Mechanically, Hiza-Guruma is like a wheeling over motion, and then sasae is considered a foot attack, but it's very similar. It's essentially the same thing.
the rest of your body is kind of the same?
Yeah. 99% of it is the same, I think. Of course, I'm going to get some internet haters on that one, but yeah. Listen, you want to be on the channel? But,